What's up, Juventus? Today the news has us asking the question, is Juve completely lost? Are we scattered? Are we spinning our wheels? From the rumor mill of Allegri 3.0 to midfielders we are looking at, and one of them being ex-property, added to another list of ex-property players we could be looking at. Yeah, it feels we are scattered and lost, but we're going to tackle that together, as well as look at the injury roundup and news around the new sponsor at Juventus. Time for Juve to wake up? I think so, and it's time to tackle it together. I'm Berto, this is the AJ's Here channel dedicated to Juventus. It's May 8th. Let's rock with the news. The first things first, there is a birthday shout out to Dish Out, and that goes to Andrea Barzagli, who will always be in the discussion as one of the best bargain deals Juventus has ever had. To when his time ended, putting himself in the discussion for many Juventini in their all-time starting 11. So, happy birthday goes out to Andrea Barzagli. Now, we get to the news and we get to the rumor mill, all right? In the midfield, 3 names are being rumored as targets for Juventus. Florentino Luis, we've heard that name before. He continues to be linked with Juventus and remains on the target list. Sandro Tonali remains named as the top priority for Juventus. Then you have a new target, Uruguayan midfielder from Fluminense. This is Facundo Bernal. He is a deep defensive midfielder known for his solid passing range, his composure, and his tactical intelligence. Juve is one of the sides interested in Facundo Bernal. Then you get to another one whose contract situation is ongoing and Juve is monitoring. It's Rolando Mandragora. Familiar should be with us from 2016 to 2018, only making one appearance. 15 million euros is what he could be available for if he does not renew, and Juve is monitoring the situation. Scattered, going in circles, this move kind of gives us those vibes. But stop, it doesn't end there. Coaching carousel rumors. Allegri 3.0 was picking up steam over the past couple days. We remember a week ago, Tonali and Allegri seen in Tuscany. Listen, from all this, it does raise the question. The fact that we can honestly say that we do not feel confident that Allegri 3.0, these rumors were shut down, but the fact that we don't remain confident in Juventus doing something like this, or maybe going full circle, and some even see the signing of Conte, should he become available, as us just going back to the well, no ideas, nothing fresh, just spinning our tires. I see it a little bit differently when it comes to Conte, but when I look at these player targets, Mandragora does nothing for us in the midfield. Midfield should not be a top priority to where we want to spend 70 million euros in there. In my personal opinion, it all feels scattered, and it feels like some signings, like a Tonali signing, would be to appease the fans, and an Italian national player coming to Juventus doesn't make sense for the team build. Who the hell is building the team? Is it solely Giuntoli? The guys up above have been absent for far too long, and I said in the first half of the season, when I started having red flags pop up for Thiago Motta, I said, if this Motta experiment goes wrong, get rid of everybody at the top, over and above Giuntoli. Elkan, I'm done with you. When it comes to Ferraro and Scanavino, you're done. You do not understand. We are not signing characters. Our formula is completely broken. You look at our target list, there is nobody of experience coming in whatsoever. And you look at signing Mandragora, returning him when he was one of our products. You look at Coney de Winter, who is listed as one of our targets. There were even loose rumblings we could look at bringing Huijsen back. Why not keep these guys? Why not continue? Well, that's half of the battle, but the other half is that we've gone the opposite now, where our roster is currently too young. Not enough experience, not enough winners whatsoever in there. So the contingency planning we had when we had those guys failed tremendously on splash signings like Ronaldo, signings like De Ligt, etc. We got burned. We got burned on those signings. None of them stuck around. They were supposed to be contingency plans. With no contingency plans, now we're too young. There's no experienced guys that we're even targeting. The formula is all wrong. It is all broken, and the guys at the very top do not understand what it takes to build a winning side. we have a major problem. It is time for Juventus to wake up, and it needs to start at the top. I'm sick and tired of wasting time. It should start with a coach, and it should start with a top-tier elite manager with the strong CV in the circumstances we are at. If he does not become available, you still need to look at a top-tier elite manager. You all know who I'm talking about, all right? Conte has the best CV for the build, for the situation we're in. If it's not him, it still needs to be a top-tier elite manager. I'm not sold on Tudor, and we must build accordingly and properly with guys that know what Juve is about, with the DNA in mind, and restoring that. You can't keep going young and go young and wait for 4 to 5 years, because if these guys don't amount to their potential, you are screwed. It is time for Juventus to wake up, and our formula must be changed and adjusted immediately. Will it happen? Who knows? But for me, I'm done wasting time. Let's see what happens this summer. Injury roundup, everybody. Vlahovic training with the group. He's back. Co-Miners and Gatti still training separately. For Co-Miners, highly in doubt for making that Lazio match. And when it comes to the new sponsor, apparently it will be unveiled in our final match of the season against Venezia. Little bit of a rant here today, but I always appreciate hearing from you. You guys, do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Let's mix it up in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join our AJC army. I'm back tomorrow, as always, with another edition. Till then, fino alla fine, forza Juventus. Ciao tutti.